Hey guys, it's Scott from Let's Play Easy Mode, and today we're going to be diving back into the world for the very last time of Subnautica. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you're new here, then welcome to the channel. And if you're one of our regulars, then welcome back. Today we're going to be diving back into the world of Subnautica for what I believe will be the series finale. So much happened the last time that we played this game together. First off, we had a little bit of fun in the beginning because I introduced you to my new underwater base. We took a look at Atlantis, and of course we named the Sea Emperor Ariel, which was fun. And I got a chance to build an underwater base with the big large room that we got with a new update, the 2.0 update. And this was, it didn't have a ton of reason that I needed to do it. It was just a matter of I wanted to. I wanted to be able to experience what it was like before we finish up this game, seeing what it's like to build a base underwater, and especially in kind of a unique place, being there in that little lair, in that alien base, in that lair of the Sea Emperor. It was really cool to be there. And also, we ended up helping out Ariel, the Sea Emperor, by helping her become a mom. And we got the enzymes that we needed, the hatching enzymes, and we got her eggs to hatch, and all these cute little Sea Emperor babies came out. But then it got really sad because then Ariel died on us. She's like, okay, go swim, be free. And then she was kind of just done. I got the impression she was an ancient being who was just kind of ready to be laid to rest. She just got to go and see her babies be born, and that was the last thing she ever saw, and it was a beautiful thing. Well, they all swam through the portal up to the surface. And then we followed suit. And when we went up there, we got a chance to swim around with him a little bit. And then we saw that there was an enzyme, I think it was enzyme 42 or something, that was just kind of floating in the water. And we touched it and it cured us. And now our infection is gone. So then right away, I didn't want to wait for the next episode. Right away, we ended up going up into the neighbor's house, the big gun facility. Made our way through there. I got up and then I hit the button, and then it did the shot thing, and it realized that I wasn't infected anymore, and then it shut the whole system down. But then that's when everything changed. We heard the noise, almost like that language that we heard, and that really ominous message we got where it was like a hunter coming after us, and then it went pitch black. The lights went down, and at least from what I saw on my screen, I was actually scared. Like, it felt like one of the other horror games that we've played on the channel before. And in that moment, I really believed that whatever had been hunting me was probably standing behind me. And everything went down. It's like the facility went dead. And so, normally it's all illuminated with all the green accent lighting and everything, and it just went dead. All we have is our flashlight. And so I turned around, and there was nothing standing behind me, but the sound effects were just so creepy. And so now we're in an interesting place because we need to get out of that facility. Now, what I'm worried about is what have we done to draw more attention to ourselves? If something is hunting and looking for us, then certainly it may become aware that that whole facility has been interacted with and shut down. What does that mean? I think we shut the gun down. I think we're safe to leave. And so that's really, I think, what this episode is going to be about, is hopefully we can get off the planet before anything comes after us. But we've got to tie up some loose ends. We still have to build the cockpit to the big rocket. But as I remember, I don't think the materials that we need for it is anything that's going to be hard to get. We might even have it lying around Malibu. We might have to do a little bit of farming to just finish our, the finishing touches on the Neptune. But we're there. We just need to build the cockpit. We did go up and see what it looked like with some of the storage things, which looked interesting because that looks like we can bring some things with us, which I certainly want to do when we leave 4546B. But that's what lies ahead for us today. Today we are looking to finally depart from this planet and tie up any loose ends, say goodbye to anything we want to say goodbye to. I will admit that it's exciting to finally come to the end of this. This has been an incredible experience. And at the same time, it's really rather bittersweet. I actually posted in the community of the channel, the community tab today, that tonight I was going to be filming the final episode, and just how, while that's exciting to finally come to the end and see what happens, it's really bittersweet, because honestly, I can't say that there's been any other experience on the channel that I've enjoyed any more than Subnautica. And just what it has meant to me and the community and the people who have followed the series, the fun I have had playing it with you guys. I'll be honest with you, I don't really want to leave the world. I don't know if there's much for me to do here on this planet anymore. In a linear way, I do feel like it's time to go. And I feel like that matches up the story now. So that's what we're going to do today. We're aiming to leave the planet, and hopefully there's no casualties on the way. But before we go ahead and do that, I just want to say that if you enjoy these kinds of videos, then make sure to click a like and let me know. If you like watching these kinds of Let's Play videos, click a like. Other people might see it and say, hey, that's a video I want to watch as well. Also, if you're not a part of this amazing community, and I can tell you that there is an amazing community even just around this game, the people who have recommended it, the people who have helped me through these 43 episodes, it's been so awesome. If you want to join a really uplifting, awesome game appreciating community here on YouTube, then click that subscribe button and come on in, join the family. We'd love to have you here. Also, you can dive in deeper with that family by heading on over to Discord. You'll find the link for that down in the description below. And of course, you can always dive in deeper with me by heading on over to the Patreon page, which you can get to by going to this link right here for $5 a month. All of these videos that you see here on YouTube go to Patreon first. So for $5 a month, not only will you be supporting Let's Play Easy Mode on a monthly basis, but you'll also get all of these videos early release content. You wouldn't have had to wait to see the end of Subnautica. You could have gotten it right when this video first came out. So that's definitely worth checking out. For $10 a month, you can get all of that plus exclusive content too. There are games that we're playing on Patreon that we're not going to play on YouTube. So make sure to check that out as well. I do just want to say a special thank you to our current list of patrons. I love you guys, and I just can't thank you enough. Just for your monthly support and just being the first comments that come in on the videos. It's been such a pleasure to get to know you guys on Patreon, and such a pleasure to just call you my friends here on YouTube. I love you guys. And if you're out there and you're looking at this list and you're thinking, hey, I want to get shout outs in every video, then make sure to go on over to Patreon and sign up today. I'm not gonna say that there won't be even a little bit of mist in my eye on this one, ending this playthrough. Subnautica's meant a lot to me, and I've really enjoyed playing it, and now I think we're gonna finally close the book on Subnautica. So without further ado, for the very last time, let's dive into the world of Subnautica. Okay guys, we are ready to dive back into the world of Subnautica, and it's gonna get dark. Some of you guys have mentioned, like, hey, why are you using a flashlight all the time? Sorry, I'm a little creeped out. The reason I'm using a flashlight is because things are not as bright for me on my TV as they are for you guys, I've noticed. It's actually brighter when I'm seeing the footage get recorded on the computer. This is a totally different dynamic now. It's like the whole facility shut down. Where are we going? This way. Oh, look, there's a green light over here. There's something still on. Must be like a backup system or something. we shut it down, but you know what led me to think something really ominous was coming after us was that music at the very end. It really freaked me out. I actually went back and watched it, and you could hear me breathing heavy. Force field control. It's our last time. Ah! Oh, that scared me. Oh, that scared me. Oh, it was the gravity well. Oh, oh. Oh my word, my heart is like in my throat right now. That, oh. It's a good thing I've been through here so many times. Where am I? Guys, without the lights on. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I know where to go. That's right. This was another control over here. No more data. And this is our way out. Guys, have we drawn attention to ourselves? Look at that. That thing is shut down. That gun is... I don't even think that gun is aiming up anymore. Yeah, look. I think it was like that when we first discovered it, like back in the beginning of the series, and then it like aimed up and it shot that sunbeam, right? It was the sunbeam that came to help us, and it shot them out. We never did see the remnants of that ship. All right, what do we need for the cockpit? Stuff. Let's go take a look. Okay. Cockpit. Pen that recipe. Okay. The Cyclops shield generator we have. And then enamel glass we can make. Yep, we just gotta go get a stalker tooth. Computer chip we can do. And we need lithium and 10 titanium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Huh. All right. Let's keep the power going. All right, we got 2 titanium already. Oh, wow. Guys, this has been incredible. All right, let's go up to the house and exchange some batteries out. We're gonna go build the Neptune cockpit.
Welcome
Hey,
aboard,
kitty.
Captain.
Wow. All right. Batteries. Okay. That. Okay. We got batteries. Everything's charged up. We got cured fish. Let's do some water. Let's do a Reginald. And let's go get what we need. Let's go see what we have in the workshop for supplies. I know we're gonna need some quartz to make glass, and then we're gonna need soccer tube. Uh-oh. Hang on. That's not the first time that's happened to me on this game. Don't go anywhere! Ah, I found it. Hold up. Alright, let's hopefully let's plug this in. Now, I've noticed with this game, one thing that it has done quite a bit is set a controller disconnected message when the controller wasn't actually disconnected, but maybe this one was. Okay. Sorry about that. That's all we need now is some crazy glitch thing to happen. All right. We need titanium, which we have, and we need lithium. Well, what do we have in here? We have a power cell, we have silicone, we have a lot of stuff left over. And, okay, what do we need for a computer chip? I think we need, like a wiring thing. Okay, copper wire, gold, and table coral sample, which we have. Copper. Need 2 of those. I need a gold. Ah, right. We got 1 left, just enough. And we got a bunch of this a couple episodes ago, 1 or 2 episodes ago. All right, we got copper wire. And now we have this. Okay. There we go. Now, do we have any quartz? We don't, but do we have any glass? No. All right, we got a little, our last farming trip here, guys. Let's do it. We need, what can I drop here? It's just farming, so I'm not gonna need any of this stuff. Let's put this back. I don't need a laser cutter. I'll need that later. I don't need a Pathfinder tool. Okay.
All systems
Here we go!
online.
Stock her teeth. We know how to get them. We had to get a lot to put on the glass dome of Atlantis. I'm gonna go visit Atlantis one more time. Actually, I just thought of something. First off, is there any more stuff here? Because it was like magically appearing here for a while. No. There was... Let's see what we have. I didn't even think about this, but let's just go back real quick to Atlantis. because at Atlantis we did have, I think, some titanium left over. Now, you guys also mentioned in the comments about the previous episode that now that we're cured, apparently the warpers won't come after us. That's cool. Alright, back to Atlantis. Right now I'm drinking some Polar Sparkling Water Blueberry Lemonade. It's actually pretty good. Oh, I miss Ariel. And there she is. Just hanging on. She's taking her sleep. Is this place on? Hey, Randall. Randall's our shark.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Hey guys, don't you worry. A lot of you guys have been asking what's going to happen with Squishy. I can tell you, Squishy is okay. Man, this was such a cool base too. But we gotta move on. We gotta move on. We have some titanium. Oh, look at that! We have one! Okay. Okay then, now all we need is the enamel. Do we have any glass? No, okay. Lithium? No, we don't even need lithium now. Okay. Wow, no more radio messages. Everybody's bummed out because Ariel's gone.
All systems online.
Now we just need a couple of quartz and there's that enzyme again. It's right there. It almost looked like that stalker was swimming through. You can hear the Leviathan. To be honest, I'm not really sure that's something that we're gonna have to worry about anymore. Everything we're doing is right here at Malibu now. Let's go look for stalker teeth when it's daylight. Here we go. Woo! Wow, what a ride this has been. Let's sleep it off. Hey, buddy. Hey, Wilson. Wilson's coming with us. This may not be too hard. We just need to go get a stalker tooth. So we just need to keep getting it to bite some metal. And then quartz.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, come on, dream car. This might be the dream car's last ride.
All systems online.
What a great ride it's been. I know where to find. Over here. We discovered that there's like, yeah, this larger floating island. There's a lot of quartz around here. Look at that right there. There. Now we just need a stalker tooth. Hey, you get away. I know it looks like an alien head every time I look at it. All right. Perfect. Yeah, borrow you. Stalkers? Anywhere? Bone shark. There's one. There's a couple. That's it. Nope. No stalker teeth. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Sucker teeth, sucker teeth. That's it, you keep coming. Hi, Peeper. Nope. You dropped one. Hey, don't take the tooth! Thank you. We're out of here. Wow, we did it. We did it, we did it. All right. have everything we need. Oh, no more bitey fish in our future. We're not even infected anymore. And the gun's been turned off. All we gotta do is build our rocket. So many of these noises that meant something to me, you know, that were so scary at one point. And I'll tell you what, they're not exactly music to your ears either, but it's not what it used to be. All right.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
There. We got it all. One thing I do want to do is unpin the hatching enzymes. Oh, glass. There we go. Wow. You've been good to us, camper. Almost lost you a couple times. Hey, look, no more lava larvae. I found out from you guys in the comments recently that that was what was sucking down the battery power when we were down in the lava zone. Here goes nothing. Achievement points for this, maybe? It's done.
Neptune 1 rocket online.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. When my daughter had her birthday last year, she really wanted the Barbie plane. And the Barbie plane, if you tip it up, kind of looks like this. So, the plane. No. The dream plane. There. There it is, guys. We're taking the dream plane with us. Let's go look. Actually, it's dark. Let's wait till it's daylight. Let's go sleep off the dark.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We are going to sleep off the dark, wake up to one more day, our last day on 4546. And there's something I want to do. Before we go. Bring that with us. I want to go see a few things again before we leave.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It may
All
sound
systems online.
It may sound silly, but I need to look at Life Pod 5 one more time. I want to see it. I want to see it all one more time. One last look. One more time, standing at the top, looking out on the aurora. I want to remember those first memories when we first started this whole experience, this whole journey. This area in the shallows that scared me so much on day one. Now it feels like one of the safest places to be when you're in the water. Actually, at this point, I think it's safe to say the safest water place that you can be is probably Atlantis. Here we go. Still have my water lockers. Wow. Remember when we first got radio signals from there? And this would have been nice. Why couldn't we have solar power cells and some of the other things? There it is. Remember when we first crashed and we saw that over there, and then the radiation leak was happening. And my very first day playing this game, we dove down and we swam over there because I thought, well, naturally, that's my ship. That's probably got all the supplies on it I'm going to need. And so I treated it like if I had landed, I would be trying to get to that ship. And then on my way there, that's when I met my very first Reaper Leviathan. That was really something else. That's when I knew I was in dangerous territory. And then there was that big radiation leak, and then I learned we had to fabricate so many things. And remember in those early days how hard it was to find copper ore? Like now we've got stacks of it, you know, in a wall locker, but wow. Over there is the floating island. Now, I have been told that that right there, that coral tube, is actually the actual, like, center point of the map. And your life pod will, depending on your playthrough, will change spots in proximity. Or maybe it's not that one. Maybe it's that one over there. One last picture. There we go. Wow. Thanks for saving our life, LifePod 5. Next stop, Atlantis. I want to go to Atlantis and see it one more time. Didn't get the chance to spend as much time there as I would have liked. I wish I had had that base sooner. Remember the first time I swam to this location. I got off right here. Right there. And I went up that green trail, and all I had was a fire extinguisher and I had the flare. The flare was my light, and I used the fire extinguisher as a weapon against the cave crawlers. Actually, somebody told me in the comments, they're like, I didn't know you could do that. And that's one thing I'm actually really proud of with this playthrough. There's my garden. I'm really proud of this playthrough that even for someone as unskilled as me, that my playthrough was able to offer to quite a few veteran players some insights on, hey, you can actually do this or do that. One thing I did in this playthrough was, according to a lot of you guys, was I really went out of the box. And I'm proud of that. I am. I'm happy with that. Rest well, Ariel. May your babies rule the planet. Hey, Randall. Keep a good eye on her for me, on this place.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hey, guys. This was, honestly, as cool as Malibu is, I would have loved to have taken, knowing what I know now about design in this game, and, you know, we didn't have this update when we had started, but I would have loved to have basically taken this and then picked it up and plopped it like a mobile home right on Malibu if there was a way. I'm not sure how we would have done that with the moon pool, but it would have been cool to look up and see the sky. But here's what's so unique. I'm still really proud of this because it's different. We get to look up at an alien fortress above us, keeping us safe. I actually like the lantern fruit because it's easier to, instead of having to cut it, you can do that. Don't need this titanium. All right, guys. Coming with me.
All systems online.
Goodbye, Atlantis. One thing I'm definitely not doing is going up to the top of the facility and saying goodbye to the fire-breathing dragon. It's dark again. Or maybe it's daylight and it's... I can't tell.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Sightseeing one more time. We did it one more time. Let's We had our sightseeing
Welcome aboard,
last
Captain.
day. Snuggle with my cuttlefish that, thanks to video game magic, can survive in my inventory while I sleep. Snuggles first. Hey, Snuggles. Play? Why didn't I do that sooner? Does he stay? Is he gone? No. Alright, Snuggles. Farewell, my friend. It's been fun. Now go be merry. Can I bring Squishy with me? Squishy and I will always be able to snuggle together. But the question is that fair to Snuggles? Hey, Snuggles. High fives! If I had just had Squishy, I might try to bring Squishy with me. Even just keep him on me. And just, in my own imagination, say that I brought him with me, you know, and he could ride off and we could live together. But I feel bad for Snuggles, because Squishy is Snuggles' best friend. Squishy. Squishy. There's a magic biscuit. Squishy. Squishy? Oh. That's Snuggles. There's Squishy. 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 Hey. I love you, buddy. Thanks for keeping me sane. Be well. Go take care of Snuggles. go take one last tour of the house, guys.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I was so proud of myself building a base on the beach. This was the door. And then after the update, this became the door. We're gonna need water for the ride. Come on, Wilson. To remember where we've come from. Oh my. Well, if anybody ever discovers this base and they're hungry, they are all set. Is this still running? Yeah. Come on, kitty. Let's go. Coffee for the road. Oh man, it's gonna be weird drinking coffee back on a regular coffee serving planet again. You know, you gotta figure. I mean, I'm getting too into this now. I'm not actually on 45, 46. Here we go. Here we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Take a picture. You were iconic to me. Thanks so much for all the memories, Dream Car. It looks like the pink toy aisle. Alright, workshop. We're gonna leave some titanium here for anyone who needs it. Oh, we already did. Man. This scanner room was the only thing that wasn't as useful from this angle.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
0%, huh? Probably got lava larva hanging around here somewhere. That sound always reminds me of Jaws. Thanks, camper, for all you've been for us. I'm not gonna miss the sounds of those reapers, I know that. Whew. Hang on. For the sake of a thumbnail, I need to get over here where it actually says Dream Car. Or Dream Plane. Not bad. Wow. We built this with practically nothing. Goodbye, Aurora. Goodbye, Malibu Island. This is all on. Nowhere? Okay. We'll just keep it on us. Oh my. Activate life support system. Wow. Okay. Boot up the primary CPU.
Primary computer systems active.
What is that? Looks like a fire off in the distance. Why does it look like that? Guys? Guys, why is there a fire? There's... Huh? I'm not the only one who sees this, right? Oh my gosh. That's not Malibu on fire. That's the alien facility. The gun is on fire. Wow. Life support.
Life support systems online. All systems are go for liftoff.
Okay. If we're being honest, I don't need this to be on anymore. Image. I needed that scanner, and I needed that sea glide. No, I can't do a sea glide. That would have come in handy. But you know what? Actually, habitat builder. They'll get a repair tool soon enough. Flashlight. Definitely the thermoblade. Have a couple batteries. Well, have a repair tool while you're at it. The kitty pitcher is mine. Oh, wow. I took a lot of pictures by accident. But sure. Well, they need a proper picture. It's not. Oh, it's daytime. Let's go give them a proper picture, guys. Let's go take a good photo of Malibu. There we go. I didn't see the flames in the daytime, but you could definitely see the flames. Unless that was, you know what? That probably was the aurora that we saw on fire. It's just that we could see it kind of through the mountain. There we go. There you go, little lava larva's heading back to the camper. I think it drained all the power. Maybe Squishy will become friends with the lava larva. I was really going to try to bring Squishy with us. But because I got 2 cuttlefish, I didn't want to leave. They've been together the whole time, and I didn't want to leave one lonely. I figured now they can go explore the big wide ocean together. It's becoming dark. One last look. I did it again. There we go. That's how we do it. Select. Message. Give me a second. Okay guys, I finished composing my message for whoever finds this time capsule. I left this picture of Malibu and the garage right there on the beach right next to the neighbor's house. And I put, greetings. If you are finding this right after you crash, then please know that you are about to embark on the adventure of a lifetime. At times, it may seem scary, but you will find that this planet will give you what you need. I started like you, but this is what I built. I called it Malibu, and I highly recommend building on land. Stay strong and vigilant, think outside the box, and take it easy. You can do this. Sincerely, Scott and the community from Let's Play Easy Mode, a YouTube channel. There we go.
Time capsule ready.
All right. Do I have to hit anything to send it off? Hydraulic is online. Time capsule, life support system. I'm assuming the time capsule goes off when we leave. Let's hope so. Put a lot of my heart in that. Goodbye, Malibu.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain. Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, here we go!
Time capsule jettison.
Good luck, Captain. Here we go, we're heading off into space. No gun is shooting at us. Goodbye, Squishy.
Caution, approaching orbital debris field.
What? What? What?
Orbital debris field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver.
Is that it? Did you see? Was that our island we just saw?
Confirm destination coordinates.
On the planet? Was that it?
Nearest interstellar phase gate. Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2.
Goodbye, 45, 46. Woo!
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
Wow. I'll have more to say after I watch the credits. I'm one of those guys that I always, once I put in a lot of time in the game, it's just one. It's like, you know, going to a Marvel movie, you know, and just, yeah, I always sit there whenever I see a big movie I really like. I still sit there and watch the credits, listen to the music, see who worked on it. And then you never know when you get like an after credits scene. I mean, I've got a lot of thoughts about this game, and you know, as always, once the credits are done rolling, I'm gonna take a few minutes and give you guys my final thoughts about Subnautica, and just, you know, I'm excited just about this, you know, what this whole playthrough has been. Like I said, I'm really proud of it. Just all that we were able to do, and this game just really presented so many wonderful storytelling moments, you know? Wow. Is that the end of the music? Look at that, YouTube and Twitch streamers everywhere.
Welcome home to all terror. Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
What? Oh, that's awesome. What a game. What an absolute amazing experience. All right, let's talk about this. Well, okay, guys, that's going to do it for this episode, and that is going to do it for this series. Honestly, guys, I am so blown away by the quality of this game, and I think, you know, if I had to give some final thoughts about Subnautica, you know, the truth is I had no idea even that this existed. I had never even heard of Subnautica before. Maybe I had seen it like on Xbox Game Pass or something, and it was one of those games I just thought was some like whatever indie game, and I just passed it by. But I don't ever remember ever talking to anyone about Subnautica, and it was I've said this story before, but a special thank you to Scott Courtmeister, a great member of our community, who recommended this, said it was one of his favorite games. Scott was a big follower of the Half-Life series, and you know, he said, hey, if you ever get a chance, try this game, Subnautica. And I will tell you that, you know, I had never heard of it, and I mentioned it to my friend Kurt, and he had not really heard of it either, but then he went out and bought it, and then he became addicted to it. And, you know, I decided, you know what, why not? You know, Scott's been an awesome member of the community. I didn't have very many subscribers at the time, and I just thought, you know, let me go ahead and take a look at it for myself, because I started reading about it, and it seemed really interesting. And then I got into this with no expectations. I knew it was a survival game. At the point that I had tried Subnautica, I had played just one episode of No Man's Sky, and that was my first experience with a survival game. And honestly, like, I think, you know, No Man's Sky was not even like, in my opinion, half of what this was. Like, Subnautica was such a wonderful introduction to this style of game. I think Subnautica, the other thing about Subnautica was just an amazing story, that kind of just organically, kind of just presented itself. One of the things that I think really hit me throughout this thing is there really wasn't a ton of like cinematics in this game. There were a few things, when Ariel would talk to us, Ariel, the Sea Emperor, would have those moments where she just showed up in front of us. We didn't know what she was. She was like this ghostly apparition. And, I didn't really know, what she was. And most of the time she jump scared me, and we had those moments that would present themselves. But what really got me was, here I am playing this game episodically for you guys. And it was just amazing, like, at least for me and my playthrough, there were so many of these like well-placed and well-paced story points that just kind of happened organically within the world as I was playing the game, right? I think of all these different things that happen. Like, day 1, I find a Reaper Leviathan, right? Day 2, I find an island, and it's like, yeah, okay, now we have this island. That island was to me what the other island was to Tom Hanks in Castaway. Like there was such a story there, right? And then, even those moments where, like, of all the times for all the batteries to go dead in the camper, in the Cyclops, right? And then at that moment, that's when we are at our most susceptible, to attack, and we get attacked by a Reaper Leviathan, and we have to jump out of there and run, and it's dramatic, and they're chasing after us, and we're trying to get away in the dream car, things like that were just so much fun in this game. There were so many amazing story points. I laugh when I go back and I think about how I lost my first sea moth. I pulled it right over where I thought it would be safe, and then it wasn't safe anymore, and it blew up, and we had to go all the way back. I think about how many times I went to the Aurora, and risked that. And it was really cool how so many of you guys pointed out that I did things that weren't atypical for this game. Like the first time I tried to take on the Degassi habitat at 250 meters down, I didn't have anything. I didn't have a sea moth then. I did that with a sea glide. And I went all the way down, and we still managed to get some scans and PDAs. And that's when I used the propulsion gun and figured out that you could take those little jellies out of the way. And it was really awesome. Well, some of you guys were like, I didn't know you could do that, and I thought that was just really cool, that kind of worked out there. Another thing that I loved about this playthrough was even like towards the end, like the fact that we were able to build a base without breaking the game too much, first of all, on Malibu, and create Malibu. And then it was always about Malibu, and I always kind of was like, I did the whole Barbie dream car and Malibu and the camper and all the pink stuff, and it was funny, right? But then what got me was, sometimes it was a little annoying that I always had to go to the other side of the map. I always had a little bit of extra driving to do, but I still loved it, and I always felt the safest being on the beach. And then even just recently when we met Ariel and that whole area was just docile, and we were able to build a habitat there and call it Atlantis. But one of the cool things I loved was when we finally said we will hatch your eggs, she opens up that portal and brings us back to Malibu. It all came down to Malibu. Malibu for me was the epicenter of this game, and it's just how things organically worked out. It was so cool. Those moments where I was stressing trying to get across the fire lake with the fire breathing dragon, and we took it and we did whatever we had to do with it. I mean, it was on the edge of your seat kind of stuff for me in this game, and I will always go back and want to play Subnautica. But, there's nothing will ever be like that first time playthrough. And I am absolutely honored that I had the ability to play this game. I loved it, and I will tell you right now, without a doubt, Subnautica is going to go, my experience with this game, 43 episodes now, spent on this game, and I will tell you that without a doubt, Subnautica is personally for me in my all-time top 10 list of games I've ever played. I love Subnautica. I can't thank you guys enough for recommending it. It has been so awesome. And I will also, it's customary here that when we finish a game, I usually will give you on a scale of 1 to 10 a rating. And we've never had a perfect 10 on this channel so far. We had a 9.5 with Half-Life 2. We had an 8 with Black Mesa. I think I had an 8 or an 8.5 with Fallout New Vegas. I think Dead Space I gave, 7 or an 8 to. I will tell you that my personal review for, well, here's the thing. Let me rewind for a second. Anything that I would have found faulty about the game, just little things I was like, oh man, I wish you could do this, or oh man, I wish you could do that. It was amazing when that 2.0 patch came out. That literally gave me all the quality of life stuff I've been asking for. So now that patch is out, and once we got past the gate, the issue we had of losing our game save there, which we didn't, we were able to get it back. With the adjustments now to the original Subnautica game, I know a lot of the below zero stuff you guys said, a lot of those quality of life things are what they patched in. I am going to say right now, Subnautica is our very first perfect 10 rating. With the quality of life changes that they gave it, and just what it meant to me, my playthrough sentimentally, how much fun, the fun factor of this game, the excitement of this game, and sometimes just the relaxation even of this game, of just looking out on the island or whatever. This game gave me everything I wanted and more, and I've got to say that Subnautica is my first perfect 10 on the channel. So Subnautica gets a 10 rating from me. And it is absolutely is always going to be there in my Hall of Fame video game list. So I love Subnautica. I'm a fan, and I will definitely play it again sometime. Because that's the thing, we start to ask the question now, where do we go next? What do we do next? I know there's a lot of you guys out there who are big Subnautica fans. A lot of you guys subscribe to the channel because you were fans of Subnautica. And let me just take a moment. I thank Scott, and I don't want to get myself in trouble by mentioning some names and not mentioning others. I'm tired. It's getting kind of late tonight, and I don't want to embarrass myself. You guys know that I stay in pretty good connection with the people in the comments and stuff. And all of you guys who have contributed to this playthrough, all of you guys who have helped me and given me advice, or even just given me a lot of fun. I think about people when I play this game. Every episode I always thought about Scott, because Scott Kortmeister was the guy who first recommended this game to me. So a lot of times while I'm playing, like, oh, I wonder what Scott will think when this happens or whatever. Another is Scott's brother, someone named Stellar, who's a part of our community. And Stellar would always have such kind advice and things to say. And I just love their family. In the comments, they've always been so kind on this channel and in this community. A special thanks to Ariana. I know you're watching, Ariana, and she cracks me up with these wonderful comments where she writes out a script of basically the dialogue that's happening between her and her husband as they watch my videos. And honestly, I just, for what it's worth, if there's anything I do to entertain you two, I will tell you that you just as much bring that much joy to me when I read your comments. And I'm so thankful that you guys are a part of the community. Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so much, Hobo Deluxe. Thank you so much, Chucky. Chucky saved us a couple of weeks ago when we thought we were going to lose our gaming save. Queen, thank you so much for all of your help. Daimon, I believe, is the pronunciation there. So many names I'm not mentioning, but I do have you all up here, and all of you equally, I just can't thank you enough for what you have meant to this playthrough, and you've entertained me just as much, if even more, than I've ever entertained you. So now the question is, where do we go? That's where I ask you guys, what do we do? Because I'm going to be honest, I don't want to I said this was bittersweet. I don't want to leave the Subnautica universe. And so I've been wondering, where do we go now? If I could just think of something that could be comparable or a way to continue the story. I don't know. I'm curious to see where we go from here. But I'm sure whatever we do next, it will be coming out very soon. So anyway, I just want to thank you guys so much for all your support. Thank you guys so much for helping me through this game. And honestly, this has been easily one of the most enjoyable gaming experiences I've had in years. So Subnautica is a perfect 10 in my book, and it's in my top 10 games of all time. And I love it. I'm going to be thinking a lot tonight about 4546B. I hope that Squishy and Snuggles will live happily ever after together, swimming in that ocean. Hopefully nothing tries to eat them. I think they'll be okay. Hopefully what they'll do is they'll go down into the portal and they'll go back into Atlantis and just kind of hang out there and stay safe where all the fish are nice and everything. And interesting, Ariel spoke to us on our way out. Were those her last words? Or did she just wake back up? Maybe Atlantis is okay after all. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed the series, then make sure to click like on this video and let me know. And let me know in the comments as well. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you're not already a part of this ever-growing community that I can't stop gushing about all the time, then make sure to click that subscribe button and join. Come on in. Join this family. This is where you want to be. Trust me, if you love video games, if you like to appreciate games, if you're nice and you get along with people and you don't want to trash talk anybody and you're looking for a community that's like that as well, this is the place to be. Come join the Let's Play Easy Mode family. Click that subscribe button. We'd love to have you. You can also hang out with us over at Discord by following the link that's down in the description below. And of course, you can always dive in deeper with me by heading on over to Patreon by going to this link right here. And $5 a month, you won't have to wait for certain videos to come out, because by the time you see this, I bet you something else will be out already by then too. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much. It's been an amazing ride. Subnautica is amazing, and I'm looking forward to what the future holds here with the next games that we play. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you again. But until then, take it easy.